All right, we back. Mercy Sports Talk. We in the building. Dan Campbell says he wants to bring back Kenny Golladay and Romeo Okwara. Let's talk about it. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist for more videos like this. Best way to donate to the channel is share the video, man. And don't forget, check out my other channel, All Goodfellas Sports TV, for more sports, music, news, entertainment. And both, if you didn't know, now you know, in my Roy Jones voice, both are scheduled to be free agents this year. You only can franchise tag one player. I'm surprised the NFL went to multiple players you'd be able to franchise tag. And obviously, you know, people have some issues with Kenny Golladay not playing through pain this year. I mean, that's on. You can't tell nobody what their pain threshold is. And Romeo Okwara, kind of, had revelations this year. And also, his brother joined the football team, had a broken fibula. So he didn't really, in college he didn't give us everything he could. So it's like bringing in a rookie next year for Julian. But Dan Campbell said yes. I would say, first of all, I talked to both of them, talking about Romeo and Kenny Golladay. Campbell told Detroit News, Brad and I are going to sit down. We're going to call those guys together as one and just kind of talk through some things with them. I would say, man, I'm interested. First and foremost, I want guys that want to be here. I want to make sure first that's something that you really want. They want to be back here and they want to be a part of something special. To me, that is step number one. Then step two, as well, does it fit for us? And where are they, at financially? Where are we at? And what does it mean? I mean, what does it do for us moving forward? All those things come into play. But I would say there's not a closed door on either of those guys. It went on to say, for more than a year, Golladay has consistently expressed the desire to remain in Detroit. Changes at GM and coach and quarterback could obviously alter that opinion, but he sounded open to playing for Campbell in recent NFL Network interview. And he said, actually, I feeling pretty good now, Golladay said when asked about hip flexor injury. That's how I allowed him the final 9 games of the season. I'm really excited to get back to work. Coach Campbell came with the energy. And I'm just trying to match that same energy he came with. And it goes on. Golladay said he couldn't stop laughing when he watched clips of Campbell's introductory press conference, where the coach famously said his team would bite opposing kneecaps off on the way up from getting knocked down. He said, that's the energy I'm talking about. Golladay said he set the tone right there, and I'm guessing we're going to bite some kneecaps off. So, I mean, and what goes on to say, the Lions had high hopes for Golladay in their 2020. Former offensive coordinator Bill talked about helping elevate his performance among the game's elites, DeAndre Julio, etc. In those 4 games, Golladay start to finish, he was a force, going at least 100 yards or touchdown in each contest. After Campbell's initial review of the Detroit tape, he sees what Bevel saw, a player with even a higher ceiling. I think Golladay, this Campbell quote, he can be better than he is, Campbell said. I think we can help him be a better route runner on top of what he is already. But Campbell noted if both sides are interested in staying together, the financials have to line up. The market for receivers, Golladay caliber, has been set at $20 million a year. Okwara will command an average north of $10 million, and obviously with the pandemic, that's kind of going to hurt some things. But it said the Lions, shout out to Detroit News, by the way, the Lions are currently butting up against the cap estimate, which are set to decline in 2021 because of the COVID-19 pandemic, significantly reduced league-wide revenue. That said, Stafford, along with a handful of strategic cuts, could free up to $25-30 million in space. With backloaded contracts, industry standard, especially as the league waits for the salary cap to rebound. That should be enough space to bring both players back at the market rate. And not only just that, there's also been talks about, and this is just what I heard, not to Detroit News. It's been talks about the league can add a 17th game, so that can make up for the lost revenue that they can't get in. So the cap could still be going right around what it is now, or it could be going a little bit higher because they might add an extra game. And obviously, the league got to approve that. National Football League Players Association, the Players Union, have to approve that as well too. So I mean, that's something just to look at as well too. But other than that, man, I would love to keep both guys. You see it with Lions fans; they get mad when they think a player ain't giving it 100%. had Golladay not had a contract year this year, and had he got an extension or had he had an extra year, nobody be screaming any hate or being mad at Kenny Golladay. He would just think he did what's best for his family and him. But I think, obviously, Galladay's been consistent about him wanting to be in Detroit. And I obviously really think Golladay wants to be in Detroit. You know, I think he loved being close to Chicago. It's a 4-hour drive. It's a little bit less if you speed down 94. I think he want to be here. I think he like being close to home. I think you should want him here. I mean, you're not bringing back none of your 3 receivers. Marvin Jones said, unless you franchise tag him, which you won't do that. He wants to go somewhere where he can win. You know, why would you bring back Danny Amendola? I said it last year. Quintez Cephas or somebody else you could find is better in the slot. To be honest, and it's, you know, Quintez Cephas ready to take the step and be a starting slot. Why not? You know, he had a year in the National Football League. He had some good highlights early in the season. Late in the season, he caught a 9 route for a touchdown versus Chicago. So, you know, he showed he can get vertical, and underneath he get better running the routes. But, you know, why wouldn't Golladay want to be here? And obviously, he had to go across the league and see what he can get. But, you know, I think $18 million would be good enough per year, or a high signing bonus. I want him here. You know, people say he always injured. So was Calvin. You know, it's a hard game, especially when your quarterback, you know, throwing it up for you to grab. Of course, a big, tall, strong receiver gonna take hits. That's why small receivers last longer, because they don't have that much body to really, you know, hit. And people got to understand that. But I think, you know, Dan Campbell said he talked to both of them. Sound like, you know, Kenny want to be here. We don't really know what Romeo intentions is, but I'm pretty sure Romeo would love to get paid here and play with his brother. So I think he gonna want to come here as well too. And he a phenomenal talent. You know, if Trey Flowers was matching him the last few games of the season, I think they would have been even more force. You Joe Julian in there. You got some more speed off the edge next year. I think the Lions front 7 is gonna be better with a couple of tweaks. You bring in Julian in. I think you got to find 2 interior linemen. If both can stop the run or get after the run or get after the passer, that'd be dope. But old boy from Alabama might be high on their list, especially if they get a second first-round pick and they can get a quarterback and him. I mean, obviously, you got to find a linebacker. You can find them late in the draft, middle of the draft. So, I mean, I just think Romeo was crazy last year. Remember, he made the play that turned the second Chicago game around. Athletic, long, you know, he from Africa. So, he probably just starting to put it together. His brother was born when they moved to the UK, it sounded like. So, I think he a phenomenal talent. I think, you know, to be honest, I think both of them guys was 2 of the best players last year when Golladay was healthy. So, you can't improve when you get rid of 2 of the team's best guys. And at the end of the day, they still can franchise tag Romeo or Kenny. But I guess Dan Campbell, he a player's coach. He don't want nobody that want to be here. But I think Golladay want to be here. And if not, you know, rumors say he could land with the New York Giants. And, I mean, that'd be interesting. You see former Detroit Lion Golden Tate. He ain't getting too much play over there neither. So, I mean, it ain't really working for him over there, bid. So, you know, if I'm him, I think, you know, if they can show you they can get somebody to get you the ball. Why not? I mean, he could go back to Chicago. You know, if they don't bring Allen Robinson back, but then you got to assure somebody to get you the ball in Chicago. Or he might follow Stafford somewhere. If they have to go to Indianapolis, if they can pay Golladay, maybe he go there. But I just think he better in the Lions, Honolulu blue and silver. So I like them both. You know, Dan Campbell was smart to take the approach he wanted to take. I think he really wanted to, because him and Brad Holmes kind of say, whoa, keep us up, hey. They ain't want to talk about Matthew Stafford, their hobby. So they was probably coached up what to say about Stafford. They knew Stafford was gone. And, you know, other than that, you only lose, you know, 5 of your top players, you know, because they could cut Trey Flowers. Who knows? He do got out this year. He could be gone. Stafford, Romeo, Kenny. I mean, who knows, man? But phenomenal players to bring back. And I think you bring back Golladay, and maybe if you get Dak Prescott, which they should go out there and get Dak Prescott if he's healthy. You get Dak, you bring back Kenny Golladay, okay? When you drafted Devontae Smith, this team is going to be significantly better, in my opinion, man. Dak is an amazing quarterback. I think this year proved it more than any. But, hey, let me know what you guys think. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, response, video request. All my social media links in the description. Fastest way to reach me is Twitter, then Facebook, then Instagram. All the links there. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App, CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well, too. Best way to donate. Share the video. And check out my other channel, Goodfellas Sports TV, for more sports, music, news, and entertainment. right here on YouTube. One time for the one time. We gone. March Sports Talk. Peace.